A lot of the time, the difference between those who succeeded and those who didn't, all things being equal. If you take the Christian and the unbeliever, or you take two Christians who are all serving God, the difference that may come between the one who might see great success and the one who might not will be diligence. Diligence cut across, because the one who has more knowledge, because he's diligent in his pursuit of knowledge. The one who has prayer power, stamina and strength in the spirit is having that resource because of diligence, because he's diligent towards his pursuit of God. I would say that he is the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Failure or success will be attributed to one's diligence. That means that whether we are in Christ or outside of Christ, we cannot throw away the place of diligence, because everybody is looking forward to achieving great success. The believer is looking forward to achieving great success. The unbeliever is looking forward to achieving great success. And I want you to know that great success will not come on a silver platter. It will not come just after we are prayed. It will come through diligence, through discipline. That we are Christians does not mean that something great is going to come out of you. You can sing here for 30 years and you will not wax one album, because to have an album is more than maybe rehearsing songs that people have sung. I started writing books when I was a student. It could even be that there were people who were more knowledgeable than I was at that time. Some people were watching until I wrote my 10th book and they said, wow, God has given you grace. There's grace, but beyond that grace is what is diligence. And that is what is distinguishing 10 books from 0 books. Listen, I said the difference between those who have great success, those who have minimal success, average success, and those who might end up not succeeding as they ought to, might not necessarily be the prayer that they didn't pray, because almost all of us are praying. There are things we are doing common, but when it comes to diligence, you find out that a lot of the time people are lacking. And lack of diligence can even impact on your prayer life. It will impact on every aspect of your life, your assignment, your call, because you won't wake up to it. In Proverbs chapter 22 verse 29, the Bible says that seest thou a man diligent in his work, seest thou a student diligent in his studies. First class is not waxed by prayer. It doesn't mean we are going to stop praying. If you understand what I'm going to talk about now, you know that you pray hard and learn hard. You work hard and then you do what? You pray hard. We want to achieve all-round success, so that when the devil shows up spiritually, we are there. He can't overthrow us. When you want to show up in the things that are in the physical realm, if you want to use the fact that Christians don't have influence, we find out that we have a rising in influence because of diligence. So he is not able to veto us, not able to engage any system to disadvantage the people of God. He said, seest thou a man diligent in his business, he shall stand before kings, he shall not stand before mean men. Our challenge as Christians is that we teach believers to be spiritual and to commit to God, and then once we now make that commitment, we want to throw everything on God. It doesn't work that way. Even God, he said that he worked for 6 days and the 7th day he rested. 6 days God was actively working. You work for 1 day and you say there's grace. Meanwhile, the supplier of grace worked for 6 days. I define diligence as maximum commitment to task, that you dedicate the best commitment that you can ever give to a given assignment, to a given task, so that you bring the best outcome that is possible within your capacity. That means if you would have achieved 5, you shouldn't achieve 1 just because of lack of diligence, lack of commitment. Some of us, you are a deliverer in the family, but you have not been able to take your place because the commitment that you are supposed to have for prayer and for fasting and for the things of the spirit, you have not been able to master it. So you still fall below par. Family altars and witches are able to overthrow you. It seems as though that mandate that God gave you doesn't exist. It seems as though there's nobody that is manning the gate of the family. So spirit run in and out at any time because of what? Lack of diligence. No spiritual diligence, no commitment to the things of the spirit.